Oh, good morning. It is opening day here in my part of the state, and it's a day that I love and hate. I look forward to it, but I also dread it because openers in this part of the state are packed with people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll the dice on a place. I had two options: either go hunt this marsh that we're gonna hunt today, or go set up on some big water and hope something flies by. Both of them are great options. They both have their pros and cons, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the old quack yak, and here's the old quack yak. We got the Topwater 120. We're just going in without the blind. We're gonna just use this as transportation and maybe a bird retrieving device today. So we're gonna paddle up the river and get into a marsh on the back side of it, which is always helpful to do. Cuts the walk down by quite a bit, and I've heard that the water in that part of the marsh is deep. I've never hunted it. I've hunted that marsh, just never that spot. We'll give it a go. We're bringing 4 dozen decoys. I've got a feeling this place is going to be a zoo, and we're going to be elbow to elbow and just battling it out today. But I've been known to be wrong. So that's kind of the gist of what's happening. So we're going to hit the road and try and get out there at a reasonable time. It's really early, but that's kind of how you got to do it these days with these openers. So let's go. Well, everything's all loaded in the kayak here. We got 4 dozen decoys in the sled that we're going to tow behind it, and then just the gun and march seat and simple little things in the kayak. So we got the sled, my bag, gun, coffee, life jacket, all the good stuff. It's a full moon tonight. Sorry, I'm like totally washing my face out. It's a full moon tonight. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Not a whole lot of wind going on right now. It's just really calm, still, full moon morning. I'm curious to see how this goes. I mean, it was cold and now it's going to be 65 as the high today. So it's anybody's guess as to what is going to happen here during duck season. But, you know, the first couple weeks here always suck. Like, you get so excited about it and it sucks. But time to paddle on up the river and get set up in the marsh. Well, I got the decoys set, the marsh stool in, and we're pretty much ready to go. I'd say about 80% ready. And I'm glad I brought this kayak because there's no way you can hunt this pool without a boat. And it's definitely like the perfect little kayak pool. It reminds me of some ponds that I've hunted in the past. It's not perfect, and it's not exactly where the birds wanted to be, but it's definitely a decent spot. The only issue is I was not able to put my decoys out very far, so they're like right next to the edge of the smartweed, and I mean, by the time you get 10 feet away from the decoys, the water would be over my waders. So we're gonna just play this by ear and see how it goes. I don't have super high expectations. Just want to shoot a few ducks, which is always my mentality. I just want to go out there and shoot a few ducks. But the kayak is definitely going to be in use today. I'm just working with what I've got here. It's a packed marsh, lots of people, so we'll see how it goes. Ideally, we shoot a few ducks. If we don't, we gave it the best try we could. That was a spoonie. I should have shot it. think the other one fell too. Shabla, 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 shabla. It always happens at the worst times. It's been like 40 minutes in shooting light and haven't had much action coming through here until now. I was like trying to back up, see if I could find a better place to hide, because maybe that's the problem. A couple spoonies come through. I had to awkwardly shoot them through some thick, tall brush, but got one of them. So we'll keep at it. Hopefully we get a couple more. You know what we say? Spoonies, bro. This hunt hasn't been going quite as expected. It's not as much action, just period, overall, everywhere, as I expected. Still on the board with only one spoonie. Got another decoy floating off, so that makes 2 decoys on the other side, but we'll get them later. I don't know how much longer I'll sit it out here. It's about 9:30. Maybe give it till about 10:30 and then we'll pack up. It's just a bluebird, windy day. Like, I don't know. I'm not in the most ideal spot, but I have done more with less, so you never know. It's just one of those deals where it's the opener and everybody's out. It just makes it difficult, but I don't know, maybe we'll get another one, hopefully. Gonna grab a snack, drink some more coffee, and see what else happens. Oh, also, I want to show you guys the decoy spread a little bit, real quick. This is just such a difficult pool to hunt because it's so deep. I had to do this. And to line the bank. I don't know exactly how much I like that decoy spread, but it's the best I can do. Alright, we'll stick this out and see what happens. So, it turns out, I shot both of those spoonies. Here's that spoonie drake. He's got some good colors coming in. Got the blue on the wing. It's kind of getting a little darker on the head. Brown on the belly there. Getting some all around. He's looking good. So, here's the weird thing. I shot the hen, as you guys saw, it fell. And when I started walking, I saw like this glimpse of white flash. I'm like, that was weird. And I was like, maybe that drake fell. Or it landed thinking that like the other bird landed. I don't know. But I just had this feeling. I was like, you know, I want to look again. I looked first and I didn't find it. So I was like, okay, whatever. Might have just been a little Tweety bird flying around. I go look again because I'm bored. And I find it. It was just laying in the grass. Just past where I thought it fell. So, perfect. I think we're going to end today's hunt with 2 spoonies, bro. This guy, he looks good, man. I mean, I don't ever really get a whole lot of like really pretty spoonies here. So that's cool. I can't believe I found that. What a coincidence. Well, for opening day, this was kind of to be expected. I mean, I didn't really go in here expecting to shoot a whole lot of birds. It is what it is, but we ended the day with 2 spoonies, not just one. I'm so glad I found that one. Like, I'm so baffled that I hit it, for one. Like, I need to go and look at the shot cam and see when it got hit. Like, I don't see anything on it that tells me it got hit with a BB. So it must have just been a stray that hit it just right, that golden BB, and it went down. But we got 2 spoonies, bro. Kayak did good. Got it all loaded up. Got the decoys loaded up. Trying some new gear this year. Like, this is my first year using a sled. First year using a marsh stool. Like, I'm liking all this new stuff that I've been trying that most people use all the time. I don't know how I made it so long without using one, but I did. But, you know, all in all, it is what it is. I hope that within the next couple of weeks, the weather starts getting colder, we start getting more birds coming in, because, I mean, that's part of it. Like, every year, I say this every single year, on my opener here, it's usually about 2 weeks until things get hot and heavy and we get mallards and birds start working and all that stuff. Openers just kind of suck, in my personal opinion. You're battling with a million people in the marsh. The birds don't know what to do. Some openers are better than others. I'd say today was kind of meh. So, I don't know, I just didn't have much to go on for picking a spot. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. It means a lot when you guys do that. If you want to follow me on my social media, I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. I know there wasn't a lot of action in this video, but you know, it's hunting and that's how it goes. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next video.